Alright, y'all. Peace and blessings. God bless y'all. I'm Jarvis Kingston. I hope y'all doing that right in these challenging times. Now, today I want to discuss about the global supply chain crisis. You know, there's so much going on nationally and globally every day in our lives that a lot of people are not keeping track of or being aware about. And I'm pretty sure when you go grocery shopping or you go to the store, the more you walk through these supermarkets and you walk through these aisles, the more empty they become. I know you're wondering, like, man, why are these aisles so empty? Because there's a global supply chain crisis going on. There's a huge shortage. I've talked about this in multiple different messages about shortages and lack of resources and whatnot, and people quitting their jobs, unemployment. But all those things go hand in hand. You see, with the global supply chain crisis, there's a lot of factory closures in Asia due to the Delta variant and scarcity of shipping containers. Truck drivers, raw materials, and workers have led to a shortage of everything. So you got to think about it like this. With all those factories in Asia, all those stocks, all those resources, all those goods, and all those things, all those products, all up in Asia just stocked up. If there's a shortage there with the workers due to COVID and whatnot, that means everything's going to slow up. Everything is going to take much longer to be distributed. Everything's going to take much longer for things to get on time and get to their appointed areas, like they're supposed to. Years ago, decades ago, these people used to work like clockwork when it comes to stuff like that. They used to work fast about those things. Now, everything's all slow and grueling because of the lack of workers. More people are quitting their jobs. More people are walking out. So these companies, these factories, they're having a hard time keeping workers because of these crazy work conditions that they're in. They got to work much more longer hours and overtime like crazy just to distribute some more products and goods. And a lot of people are just quitting their jobs on that side. And then with the whole shipping containers, a lot of these shipping containers, they just fall off to the wayside, which can also lead to oil spills, which I just talked about in my last message. But also, a lot of these shipping containers, they end up going to the wrong place. They get designated to the wrong area, so they have to get recalled back. It's just really crazy. And then you have these truck drivers quitting their jobs. These truck drivers, for these truck companies, they're going out of business, And that's why a lot of these supermarkets, a lot of these stores, they lack so much things that you shop for. I know you go to the grocery store, you be like, dang, they ain't got no certain meats or certain stuff you want to cook or anything. Because meat is one of the most challenging things to get distributed to a store or through truck drivers or through packaging because of the shortage of the global supply chain crisis. So things are going to take much longer to get through and get processed, And then also the food production labor, that plays a part into it as well when it comes to meats and killing animals and stuff. Those raw materials, all those things are being affected due to this, man. And it's just like, wow, this global supply chain is just, it's gone through a lot, man, because that's basically what makes America America. How they get all these things transported and all these stocks and everything through Asia. So it's just really a mess how everything's going crazy, And it could also impact holiday shopping as well because we're in October now. So with Thanksgiving and Black Friday in November, and then, of course, Christmas in December, the lack of resources and the lack of goods can hinder a lot of people getting what they want for the holidays or whatnot. You know what I mean? And it's just a mess, man. Shopping during a time like this is just very difficult and stressful and annoying. And these shortages are the main cause of it, So we just have to be more aware of what's going on in our world. Of course, you have to always stay in the spirit or whatnot, but in a carnal sense, you can't be so heavily minded you're no earthly good. I mean, you have to know the things going on in this world and why things are slowed up and backed up so much, So, New York port is also taking a big hit from that global supply chain as well, because remember, the biggest parts of what make America America is, of course, California, New York, Florida, Texas, places like that, because those places are like the edge of the country as far as like the end parts. A lot of goods get transferred through there. And the coastal areas as well, like the Carolinas and the Georges or what have you. But yeah, man, this stuff going on is just wild, man. You know, I pray that, you know, you get all the things that you need, whether it regards to food or whatnot, and that the system collapse doesn't get the best of you. You know, you're still able to, that God is still able to provide for you and get the things that you need to get through these tough times, you know, because these things are really affecting everybody around here, man. So I'm Jarvis Kingston, man. I pray that y'all get baptized and y'all start your lives over. I pray that if you're currently working, I pray that your mental health gets better. I pray that you keep income coming and you find different ways to get more money in these tough times. I pray that you keep surviving and just keep staying strong through this. I pray that everyone here gets baptized and get a new beginning for themselves. I'm Jarvis Kingston. I got much love for y'all. God bless y'all. Peace.